Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another day in Stardew Valley. Today is May 30th. May 30th? Really? Already? And we have another amazing episode in store for you guys today. Cat, pet, wife. Wait. Might be a good day to visit the caves. Be careful out there. Bring some extra life elixir. Actually, well, here's the thing. I'm not doing that. Actually, I'm gonna eat this spicy eel, and then I'm gonna go crazy in the caves. Oh, it's a straub day. It's a straub day. We shan't be taken by bombs cannot damage you is huge. We shan't be taken by the falsehoods of this harvest. Our objective is clear. Our objective is simple. We are to go into the skull caves. We are to take what is rightfully ours. We are to put the life elixir in the copy away. In this rabbit's foot, we'll take that later. I don't have any more warp totems for the desert. I can craft one with 2 hardwood, 4 iridium, and a coconut. We just need the coconut. Okay. Can craft our way there. It's fine. We're fine. We go to the Skull Caves because Mr. Key told us to. And if there's one thing I know about Mr. Key, it's that he's a person that exists. We eat the spicy eel. We are going to make it. It's the final day. We are going to make it to level 100 in the Skull Caves. This is our objective, level 100 in the Skull Caves. And we will do this with utmost respect and integrity and power. And we will not take damage, because that's for losers. Losers take damage. Me, I take W's. You see? This is... and bombs don't hurt me. I am immune to the toil of this world. I'm simply a cut above. We don't have the one that gives us extra way down, which is good and nice and cool. But bombs don't hurt me, which is equally pretty sick. And every time we find our way down, we are taking it immediately. No hesitation, no second chances, just straight into the mines, baby. The mines. I'm talking bomb there. I'm talking go through the bomb. I'm talking kill the guy with my sword. I'm talking attack him even more. I'm talking get in there. Yeah, get in there. Yeah. We take care of business. We take care of the rabble in here. The rabble in this mine, really bringing us down, coming to take our precious gold and doubloons and diamonds. Of course, we run into one of these layers right away. I'm making a staircase, and we're out of here. We're out of here. Dude, he just, like, died by aura. He died by aura alone. That's kind of sad for him. That's awesome for me. But that's pretty sad for him. An aura death, bro. Okay, some health. Much needed. Much appreciated. Much obliged. We get rid of you. Okay, you're gonna be an op. You can chase us, but you can't catch us. That's the difference between me and you. You may chase, you may give as much chase as you want, but you will never catch me. Dude, I keep devolving into the Trump voice because it's like the epitome of confidence, of unearned confidence. You don't have to think. You just talk. It's so funny. Bombs is huge. It will help us in our quest. We are locked in We are going deeper than anyone's gone before. Except for me, I've definitely gone deeper than we're gonna go today. But with the stipulation of no meal, added on there. Okay. We take that. Dude, we're getting really lucky here. We're getting really lucky. These serpents are a pain in the neck right now, but other than that, we're level 23. We have pretty much full health, minus me getting hit there. Bit of a blunder. Sound off the blunder meter. The blunder meter going off right now. The blundometer on heightened levels. Perfect. Okay. Another serpent, dude. They are restless today. They want me. They want my doubloons and my gold and my trinkets. They want everything. They're not stopping until they see me 6 foot under, dude. They are ops till the day I die, till the day I fry. Okay. Pepper Rex, you were my undoing last time because I need to kill you for the Monster Slayer achievements. It will not be the case this time. We will not be swayed from the path that we walk. The path that we walk will be one of virtue and virtue, just virtue. It'll just be a virtuous path. It'll be a pretty cool, pretty epic path. We'll actually, we have a subscription tier for the path, actually. If you want to be cool and virtuous for just $9.99 per month, you can do so. $9.99 per month, you can have as much virtue as you would like. We're bringing back indulgences. We're bringing it back because, you know, money is the best thing that we have. It's we came up with the best thing, money. And there are no downsides to money. People who are rich earn everything that they've ever done. It's all earned, and they deserve it because money. Isn't that awesome, the world we live in? Isn't it great that we can invest in capital and have everything be an asset? Have everything be just a vehicle to make more money? Isn't that awesome? You guys seem to really love that. You guys really seem to love that sort of thing. Dude, I hate how like private equity controls so much of the market. It's really disappointing. Because I've been reading up on some economics, because I find it interesting, and I'm starting a company. I want to run it well. I want to do cool stuff for the project that I'm working on. You guys know. I am literally working on a full game studio. So I've been researching just like what makes different companies succeed, what makes them fail, what makes like what can I do to make sure that what I am making is both good for me and for the people that are going to purchase the games that I'm making. That's kind of my goal, is to make sure I'm doing the best that I can. And I've been reading up on like a lot of what happens in indie and in most industries, honestly, is you will have a product that's sick, that's cool, that's good, and then you will have a little guy that I like to call big company that'll come in and be like, "Hey, I see you got a cool thing here. I see you got a cool thing. Can I buy it? Can I purchase it from you?" And you're sitting there and you're like, "Oh, I don't have money. I just had this thing that I'm making. You're gonna give me how much money, Microsoft?" And they're like, Notch, I will give you $1 billion, no cap. And then you're like, well, that's $1 billion. That's $1 billion. I made Minecraft one of the most prolific and influential games of all time. $1 billion, I guess, is the price for that. So the story goes as with Notch selling Minecraft, with PopCap selling to EA, with Rare going to Microsoft, with Bethesda going to Microsoft. You have these big companies, or these like mid-tier companies, get bought out by a much larger company, and then they take all of the IP, all of the less so with Bethesda, and more so with like LucasArts getting bought by Disney. You take all the IP, you take all of the assets that company has, and you own them now. You have them, and you can do whatever you want with them. So you use them as much as you can until people kind of get tired of it. So like with Star Wars, we saw like Disney was like, hey, people love Star Wars. Star Wars is one of like the most prolific like space media ever made. It's like genuinely like unmatched in a lot of different levels. So they're like, okay, let's just buy it, and we can make our own Star Wars, and then we can make a $1 billion selling Star Wars stuff, because people love Star Wars. People already love Star Wars, so we're gonna do that. And then they've done so much to change Star Wars that instead of bringing anything new to the table, they've basically taken the pre-existing formula and said, okay, we're just gonna mess around with this. We're gonna give it to different people. They gave it to Jon Favreau, and they made Mandalorian, which was some of the best Star Wars content we've had in a while. And then they gave it to a bunch of different other people and ruined the plot of The Mandalorian. Like, I didn't watch Book of Boba Fett. I didn't care. They brought back Boba Fett, which, like, to be fair, I was thinking that was something they were gonna do. I'm like, that, like, bro's in a hole, he can just climb out, and that would be sick if he climbed out. And that was like in an episode of Parks and Rec, was like, okay, he climbs out of the Sarlacc pit, and it's sick. But like, what's essentially happened is Star Wars has turned into the like perception of Star Wars, not the like artistic creation that is Star Wars, but like the fan interpretation of Star Wars, which isn't like, is that Star Wars? Is that something else? I think it's something else personally. But basically, you had Disney buying this, and they basically ran Star Wars into the ground. Like, nobody cares about Star Wars anymore. Nobody is, well, obviously people still care about Star Wars, but like, nobody's like, man, I really want a new Star Wars movie right now. That's the thing that'll get me through the day. Because Disney just took it and went like, here's a gorbillion Star Wars things. And they were like mid, like some were good, but like, the new trilogy really lost the plot. They like, everything they set up in, what was it? The Force Awakens, like having Finn be this like stormtrooper who defected. I'm like, that's a cool plot piece. That's a cool story mechanic. Like that's cool. And they're like, oh, he like has a lightsaber. He could have the Force. And you even like, you change the way that the Force works to make this character like have that opportunity of like, oh, you could like Harrison Ford or Han Solo or whatever was like, hey, like this, like that's not how the Force works. Like the Force is just cool. It like, the Force is just the Force. Like, don't worry about like any of the like explanations we've given on how it works. Like, it doesn't matter. But like, they did that so they could set up Finn as this character, and then they did nothing with Finn. Like, there's no like plan for Star Wars. There was no like, there's nothing going into it that was like, okay, here is like the next evolution of Star Wars. Here's where it's going. No, like, there wasn't any of that. Like, the new trilogy was so clunky and like confusing. Like, it doesn't make sense why they made the decisions that they made, because it like jumped through different directors. It jumped across a bunch of different people, and like there wasn't a cohesive vision for like what is the new Star Wars. And like, we had The Mandalorian, and The Mandalorian was sick. We had Rogue One. Rogue One was good. Rogue One was really good. Han Solo was eh. Han Solo was like fine. And like, you had all these different like Star Wars projects, but like at the end of the day, the kind of like whole identity of Star Wars just kind of got lost on me, because I'm like, they're just reusing stuff. But anyway, back to what this had to do with what I was saying. I want to make cool game. That's my idea right now, and I am not gonna sell anything I make. Literally, the whole philosophy I have is either I will make money off of the thing that I have because it's cool, or I will sell it to another company, quit that company, and then immediately make other things in a new company. Like, I don't think I could legally do that. But like, if I could theoretically sell, like, I make a game that's good, and everyone likes it, I could like, in theory, sell to like Nintendo. We'll say Nintendo wouldn't do it. Microsoft. I could sell to Microsoft, and then Microsoft could say like, ooh, like, we like this, we're gonna lay you off, and I'll be like, good. And then I'll be like, anyway, guys, we're making another one just without the established IP, because all my homies hate Microsoft. That's all they be doing. They just be buying stuff. That's every company right now. They're not making anything new. They're just buying stuff. They're like outsourcing their creativity to other people, and then being confused when like when people are like, hey, this like lacks creativity and innovation. And they're like, but you wanted Star Wars. I thought you wanted Star Wars. And we're like, yeah, but like, dog, this ain't Star Wars. This is like, you bought Star Wars, and now we have this, which is like kind of cool, I guess. But it's not the movie that I watched like when I was 5. That's a different thing. So like, I don't know. I think like the whole industry has kind of been ruined by people like taking good ideas and then selling them, and like outsourcing creativity and doing all this stuff to make it worse. We finished our quest, by the way. We did it. We're awesome. But like, I'm just really disappointed that like so much of industry is just like, hey, let's just buy the thing that's successful right now and hope that we can make even more money off of it by making it worse, usually making the product worse, just so like a couple people can make a quick buck. But I'm like, why have we decided that that's like chill and cool? Why have we collectively been like, yeah, you know what? you can just buy Star Wars and run it into the ground and then just hold on to that IP until the sun explodes. You can just do that. Actually, we're all chill with that. We're all fine with that. We all want you actually to do that. Yeah, we want you to just completely obliterate the legacy of like everything that's come before it, and just kind of do your own thing. Just kind of mess around, have fun with it. Yeah, just have fun with it. Like that's where I feel like we're at with so many things. It's like, dog, why? Like, what are we doing? Why are we all okay with this? Why are we all okay with like such mediocrity on like the highest level? Just because like another guy wants to make more money. And like so many businesses are going out of business right now. Like Joann's and Forever 21 and Bed Bath and Beyond. Trying to think of more. Party City. All of these companies are like going out of business, and they were profitable. Like they were profitable. They just got bought by like another company. And because of like anti-competition, they basically were like, yeah, this doesn't actually make us more money. We're gonna try to make everything worse. And you take like an existing thing that's already fine, you sell it on the top layer. None, like all the people that are working there are still the same. Oh, the festival starts tomorrow. Let's go. It's just really disappointing, and I want to avoid that in everything that I do. I want to make sure that when I make stuff, it's cool, and I'm not just exploiting stuff from other areas. 70K in strawberries. We made it to the Skull Caves. Today was a good day. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, channel members. I appreciate you guys a lot. And I will see you guys tomorrow for more Stardew!